power.
Noun. Electric or motor power generated by a nuclear reactor. That's the definition that the dictionary gives us.
But what is nuclear power? Some positive things of nuclear power. Relatively low cost, pollution, and high energy density.
Nuclear power brings us a lot of benefits, but it also brings many negatives. Negatives of it is that many accidents happen and many lives can be lost. And radioactive waste can potentially affect the environment. Is though, how do they mine for the energy they need? Uranium is the common source of energy used in nuclear equipment. The highly radioactive material, though, is not easy to mine, so there are many different ways and steps that mining companies will have to take.
Open pit is where they remove surface rocks to get to the ore below. This way is less expensive than geomining and offers more health safety for the workers. Although it leaves a huge footprint and you can only go 400 feet deep.
Ground mining. The original method of any mining project. They will blast the ore and then take the pieces out of the tunnel through a mill. Benefits of this is that it has a smaller surface footprint and less wasted rock. Although this way is expensive and workers have a high risk of radon exposure. Final way, which is known as ISR. This method uses the oxidizing force, usually baking soda, which is then mixed into water to make it go easier into a solution. The solution then absorbs the uranium in the ground and then brings the uranium-rich solution to the surface where they collect and shield it off.
In 2011, the Tohoku earthquake hits the coast of Japan. At a level 3.11, it triggered a large tsunami that caused the damage and life cost to skyrocket, but little did they expect that the worst was about to
It is
come.
a name that became very popular on people's tongues as the most recent nuclear accident. The tsunami ended up disabling the power supply and cooling of the plant, causing a nuclear explosion. In a span of 3 days, all 3 cores were melted. Thankfully, the government reacted quickly with the safety procedures put in place after Chernobyl and managed to evacuate 100,000, although 1,000 were killed in the evacuation. The site is still considered to be very radioactive and is quarantined from the public. As of Fukushima, the uranium market dropped 50% due to the loss of profitability. Historically, Canada and Australia were the leading producers of uranium. Now, though, countries now responsible for 30% of exports are Kazakhstan, Namibia, Niger, and Uzbekistan. They are considered politically unstable. It's a unique universal trade that can have dire consequences for workers and the environment.
So ask me this, do you think that we should threaten the environment to create power when there is other ways?
Is the risk of nuclear meltdowns and possibly nuclear warfare worth it?